My first name's Andrew, my last name's Sorchini. The name of the company is Beverly Hills Precious Metals. I think that you could liquidate gold as quickly as you could liquidate, say, a HELOC. If you had a home equity line of credit that had a credit card attached to it, I think selling gold would get the funds in your hand as quickly as that. Now, if you were going to borrow against the equity in your home without having a HELOC, it would take way, way, way longer than it would to liquidate gold. If somebody wanted to sell us right now $5 million worth of gold, we would buy it. I don't need $5 million worth of gold right now, but I would buy it. The reason is because it's so liquid, I could turn it back into cash tomorrow. What started off as a business and a way for me to hopefully make some money to support family and set up the rest of my life turned into a way to help people. We have changed people's lives. Now I get fired up over the stories that I get. And I got stopped by somebody when I was bolting for the door. I was trying to leave for the day. I was tired. And he grabbed me and he said, "Andrew, I just want to thank you." He goes, "Thanks to the trust that I put in you and your company and the other people that you're involved with that are also here," he's like, "I was able to retire." So then I stopped trying to leave and I talked to him a little bit and I said, "Explain to me a little bit more how that worked." He said that every year, January comes, he would ask his wife, "Can I retire this year? Is this a good year for me to retire?" And she'd say, "No, honey, go back to work. Let's talk again in a year." And they would repeat that process. Then when the last January came up, he said, "So what are we doing?" And she goes, "No, you retire." And it turns out that he had doubled his money. And I asked him, "How much did you invest?" And he said, $3.5 million. And it changed his life. And I go, "So how has that affected your life?" And he said that he's able to take long walks with his wife. He wasn't able to do that before when he was working. He could spend time with the grandchildren. And I could tell by the smile on his face that what made him happy and successful, it wasn't the amount of money that he made. It was the freedom that he was able to give to himself by having some faith in what he was listening to and doing his own due diligence. I think that you would want to schedule a consultation. Almost every page on our website has a form that you could fill out and do exactly that. Just click on the red button, schedule a consultation, fill out the form, be as detailed as you can. So that notes section is gonna really help us help you the most. If you want to learn how to roll over your retirement account into one that holds physical gold and silver and have it not be a taxable event, then literally just write that right in there and we'll reach out to you.
Gold is the second largest reserve currencies. I think if people were to make those who are running policies and so on were to say, they would say gold is the safest money in this kind of an environment.
Still the safest.
Yeah, it doesn't change by the day. You know, gold is up about 65% from a year ago and down about 16% from its high. And I think people make the mistake of thinking, is it going to go up and down and should I buy it? And instead, not whether it's individuals, but even more importantly, perhaps central banks or governments or sovereign wealth funds should say, what percentage of my financial assets, what percentage of my portfolio should I have in gold?
Cryptocurrency equals control. Gold equals security. Gold equals financial security. People are very private about it because you know, somebody says, "Hey, have you ever invested in gold?" "Yeah, I invested a little bit. I dabble here and there." But you don't want to tell people exactly what you're doing. My name is General Mike Flynn, and I want everyone to know that I stand fully behind Beverly Hills Precious Metals and its owner, Andrew Sorchini, a great friend of mine. We are facing one of the greatest periods of financial uncertainty in American history. And now is the time to organize your finances, seriously consider how you can take care of yourself and your family, and start making some serious decisions.